Hi everyone, so welcome to our channel Doll Constant, and today we're going to be discussing about an important topic. Will Indian economy survive this second wave of COVID? So the answer is yes or no. It depends on many factors. As of now, if we talk about the situation is in terms of COVID cases, it's definitely bad like last year, but because of last year experience, many companies, many sectors, they have already prepared for this rough situations. uh, uh, so talking about of this year, definitely we see a hope of positive sign of recovery, because last year IMF also predicted we're going to be seeing a more than 12.5% economic upsurge in this year, which due to which we also saw that we have got the highest ever FDI since any year. If we talk about, we have got last year more than 60 billion investment. If we talk about seeing the data from November 2020, so definitely, if we talk seeing at one end, there has been a quite investment, but that investment has not been done seeing this year. If we talk about data, because any foreign investors, they invest in India, they see they have a at least 5 year 10 years plan. So talking about the current year challenges, what where we are facing, so mainly localization is getting impacted. Local bodies, local companies, they have been heavily impacted because of this sudden COVID rise, as we all understand. Many companies, they are again in a mood to lay off many people, many sales driven organizations, because they are facing challenges due to this lockdown situation. We need to understand one thing, how we need to make sure we are on a positive track. So definitely government need to have a clear strategy. Even if they are trying to start the vaccination drive for more than 18 by 1st May, it should be at a very faster rate, not what we have seen in cases of more than 45 or 60 years. The government and even the Supreme Court believe the vaccination drive was not at a pace that they expected. But this time, all the vaccine producers of our country need to make sure we have got the enough supplies with us, and we need to make sure each and every major economic development zones, they are making sure, companies are making sure their employees are getting vaccinated, or all construction business bodies or any manufacturing unit, they need to make sure all the workers are getting vaccinated, so that at least this vaccination is no doubt is not solving COVID second strain, but yes, they are developing antibodies in our body which will help us to fight this second virus, and which will not become a life-threatening situation for us, because vaccination is definitely helping a lot of people, and very no doubt we can get infected by this COVID virus again even after getting vaccinated, but the impact will be low. So definitely vaccination is one of the solution in order to understand. Many healthcare institutions, they have been already trying to work on many other alternative solutions also. Right now, where we have been seeing a shortage of remdesivir or any other oxygen and other stuffs, so they have been trying to innovate many other things so that we can come out of this shortage solution. So seeing at the current oxygen shortage also, all the major producers of oxygen in our country, they have already doubled down their production. It's just the transportation is becoming a problem. So where Air Force, trains, Indian Railway, they have already stepped in, and they're trying to make sure each and every place where there is a shortage of oxygen, they're trying to make these things happen. So definitely we can hope by 30th April this oxygen problem will be also getting resolved, because importing is already getting happened from other countries also. Even we are importing ventilators from other countries, which will solve our current uh, collapsed healthcare problems. So the government and the people, every company, they need to make sure by 15th May, if we can make this situation normal, definitely we can hope a positive sign of recovery in this year. Because if it get extended more than 15th May, so it will become a challenging situation for this entire year for every organization, because we need to understand every people needs uh, a certain amount of financial securities in order to operate or run their household costs. So if we talk about, if the situation is not getting controlled by mid-May or June first week is starting, so we can see another devastating financial year for all Indians who are trying to work harder in this year to make their life on a smoother track of financial worries that has happened since last year. So we all need to make sure, we all need to be well aware also of this current situation, that we also need to take certain precautions, certain measures, and companies need to plan a lot. If some companies, they have requested for uh, in-house operations, suppose construction business and all, they need to make sure they are trying to have a sanitized infrastructure or sanitized workspace for all the migrant laborers or all blue collared people who have been trying to risk their life to come again in the pandemic situation to work for all these people. So things need to be worked on. Yes, government is facing a challenges, but yes, we can have a belief in this government. They are trying their best to work. And if we see at the current state government policies also, they are also been trying their best to make the situation under control. And we definitely want to know, will this situation end soon? If we have a proper policy drafted by our government, we have a proper regulations, definitely we can hope this a sudden surge in COVID cases in new variant to be declining as soon as possible. Then definitely this year after June onward, we can see a positive impact on Indian economy. Because current this month we have seen a lot of companies, they are again on the mood of layoff. Many sales driven organization and any other organizations which has suffered huge losses, and they are not able to cover their balance sheet losses in this year. So things needs to be understand now. People need to take it on a serious note also, all this situation, and government needs to plan in a better manner. And talking about what companies can do, companies definitely can draft a better business model, whether they need to take now a help of digital media, or in order to adopt a more technology friendly business model, in order to upgrade their business, traditional business methods. So there are a lot of things that can be done. Many companies are already optimizing this lockdown situation also in order to make their company in a positive revenue mode. So we need to understand the situation, the grimms of the situation, and if we all try to work together, definitely we can hope a positive sign of recovery in this current situation. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope we will see a positive growth in Indian economy this year. So let's hope for the best. So please subscribe our channel, and we'll come up with more and more content following this year. Thank you.